Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today gonna be doing another firearm review. But before I get into the review for today, I wanted to say thank you to everybody that subscribed to the channel. If you left a comment or a like, it's appreciated, man. It's you know, I'm new to this whole thing, and anything helps, and it'll be the reason why I can grow the channel. So I'm active in them comment section, so if you guys got any suggestions, any comments, leave them down there. You'll catch me down there just chit-chatting with you guys. So without further ado, let's get into the firearm review. Today I'm going to be reviewing my AK47. This is a Saiga 7.62x39 variant, but I'm not going to just review this one. I am also going to review this one. This is my Pop's AK47. This is a Yugo 7.62x39 Underfolder. Okay, so let's get into the parts of each gun. No muzzle device on this one. I did plan on getting to a gunsmith to do some machining so I can install a muzzle device on here. The rail, UTG rail for the optic, Hollow Sun 407C with the solar panel. Rubberized vertical grip, G2 tap go trigger, AR-15 buffer tube adapter for the AK-47 to allow me to attach AR-15 style buttstocks. This is a 6-position collapsible buttstock with a cheek riser. Standard pistol grip. And that's everything for this one. This one, we have a Tac-Star compensator for the muzzle device, cleaning rod, UTG Pro drop-in quad rail. For the red dot, we have a Ronin red dot, 50,000 hour battery life on this one. I should do a review on this. If you guys are interested, leave a comment below. This is a really good budget, under $100 red dot. Okay, G2 Tapco trigger, ATI ergonomic pistol grip, and the underfolder. And we have some of the UTG rail covers attached to this so that when you go to shoulder the rifle, you have somewhere to place your cheek so you don't have the metal just digging into your cheek. And it's really nice. A bit about both of these. This one's imported by Century Arms, okay, and this one my dad got at a pawn shop. You can still find these around, but the price has definitely gone up on the M70s. I mean, I think back in the day you used to be able to find these for like anywhere between $5 and $7. So you might be able to find them for today, but I'm seeing a lot of them on Gunbroker go for about 800 bucks and up. The Saiga 7.62, the Saigas are made in the Ishmash factory in Russia, so these are Russian imported firearms. Now, 6 years ago, I bought this for about 650 bucks, fully converted the way you see it now, okay? Nowadays, man, you can find these rifles for over $1,000 converted, and it kind of sucks because these used to be cheap. I mean, you used to be able to buy an unconverted version of the Saiga for like 400 bucks. It used to come in this sporterized style, and I'll roll in a picture here to show you what that looked like. These used to be very affordable firearms. Now you can't find these or get these for under $1,000. If you do, you're lucky. Is it worth it? Hell yeah. Okay. Let's go into the pros of the Saiga first. Okay. Pro. This rail on here, it's built like a tank, okay? Say whatever you want about UTG. They actually make some pretty good stuff. There's no shift or give on this rail. These screws have never backed out on me. I've shot this thing rapid fire, long extended periods of fire. It's never walked out on me, okay? So this is a pretty good rail. All right, it's solid. I could bet my life on this. This configuration that I have set up, I could bet my life on it for like a SHTF kind of rifle. I know that nothing on here is going to go bad on me, okay? So that's a pro. I like this rubberized grip. So when this, okay, so the only bad thing about these UTGs, when they get hot, I mean, they get hot, okay? But we run vert grips for that. This G2 trigger, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and do a trigger pull for both. Oh, and a real quick pro. Oh, this is my favorite part of the AK. If you want to ghost this with me. All right, we're going. Nothing in there, okay? So here we go. Not much take up. This is about all the take up. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. That's about all the take up you got on this trigger. So we get to about right here. It breaks. Nice break. And we're gonna listen for the reset. Nice, solid, audible reset on that trigger. All right, for this one, this is also the Tapco G2 trigger, okay? So we're gonna get a little bit on this one. No, nothing in here. All right, this is about all the take up. You get to about here, hit the wall. Nice break, reset. Nice audible reset on this one as well. The Tapco G2 triggers, yeah, there are definitely better options out there for your AK, but it's better than a lot of the crap that I have shot with AKs. So for whatever that's worth, these are pretty decent. I can shoot this gun pretty fast with this trigger, and I'm pretty accurate. Now I can't stage it like I do on some other guns. However, I'm not sure how many pounds of pressure it takes to break this trigger, but I shoot it pretty decent at long distance, so for whatever that's worth. So that's some of the pros with this. This is a solid gun, okay? It's definitely a solid gun. This Hollow Sun is perfect for me. I like the micro red dots put up here on the front. Now I was gonna go with a side mounted rail, right? But one of the things about this AK is it's so front heavy that if I went with a side mounted rail and then I decided to mount lights and stuff up here, it would just be way too heavy. And I kind of like the look of this minimalist kind of style. I mean, it's a little aggressive, but it's, I don't know, it's minimalist to me. So yeah, it's a little heavy, okay? So with this configuration, if you decided you wanted doing like pro 2A marches or whatever the case is, and you had this slung around your shoulder for anything longer than 30 minutes, you're really gonna start feeling it, especially when the sling starts digging into your neck and your shoulders. I don't care if you got a pad or not. Lugging this thing around with whatever you might be wearing can be a bit much, okay? So that is that. Now for the Yugo. Now, there's nothing in these magazines, by the way. This is a very solid AK47 as well, too. It definitely points really nice. This Ronin red dot, it doesn't have the greatest field of view, but honestly, I can shoot this thing with two eyes open perfectly. I don't have any problems with it. When I go to the range and I shoulder it, two eyes open, I can find that red dot just perfectly and drop it on whatever I want to hit. It's 50,000 hours. This red dot is under $100 too, and it's built pretty solid. I'm not sure how long these been on the market, and I'm really wary when it comes to red dots, right? I run the hollow sounds on all my stuff. However, if you're looking for something that's under $100, that isn't like that cheap crap that you usually find on Amazon, these Ronins are not bad. I usually tell people that your entry red dot should be either a Hollow Sun or the 6-hour Romeo 5s. This one will get you by too, okay? It has a 50,000 hour battery life. These turrets, you can take off these turrets and use this little slits right here to do your adjusting for windage left and right, up and down when you take them off. And then the brightness settings are right here. But yeah, it's a nice red dot. I actually took to the range when I was zeroing this, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. See, the big thing about cheap red dots is that can it hold zero? Once you zero it in, can you throw this in your your safe, bang it around? Because this is a collapsible stock, not collapsible stock, but because this is an underfolder, okay? Because this is an underfolder, you can have it just like this in your trunk, without the magazine You could put it in a backpack just like this inside for your truck gun or whatever, and it works for that. So if you're looking for this, kind of fits the role of a truck gun pretty nice. Okay, I like this. But with this red dot, it's all about, can it hold zero? You know, once you zero it in, you throw it in your bags or your safe, and you just bang it around, and you're not babying it and stuff like that, and you take it back to the range and you shoot it, you know, or let's say you drop the rifle. Okay, let's say you drop it, you know, and it drops on the optic itself. Does it hold zero? That's really what you wanna know, if it can hold up. And I believe this one's pretty good now though. Yeah, this Yugo is built like a tank too. These UTG rails, I love them. There's no give with this rail, this drop-in rail. These screws in are pretty tight. You put in some Loctite or whatever, you don't have to worry about these things backing out on you or whatever. You know, this is good. It has a nice smooth action, and there was nothing in this magazine, just in case anybody was wondering. But yeah, these AKs are pretty nice, man. I like them. I like them a lot. These are definitely SHTF ready. I really hate that phrase, but when I say SHTF, what I mean is, with the way these are, there's nothing that you really have to worry about. They're solid, they're built to last, they're reliable. These AKs, both of these, I've had zero problems running different magazines in there. PSA to everybody who is looking to get into the AK market. Do your research on your AKs before you buy them. Not all AKs are made equal as far as how they do with parts, okay? Some AKs have trouble running different magazines, okay? Now with this Saiga, I have run Tapco, I've run Magpulls, I ran this IO Inc. Magazine, did well. Croatian Steel Mags, done well. Surplus magazines, done well. Same with this one. I've run this one with Tapco's, Magpulls, and the IO Inc. magazines in here. I've yet to run the Steel Mags in here, but I'm pretty sure this one's going to be good to go. But yeah, be sure to do some research on that, okay? Because if you're buying an AK47 for your like end of the world kind of rifle, you want to make sure that any magazine that you come across or that you buy, it can run it effectively, okay? A lot of people buy AK-47s and they go buy those surplus Steel Mags. They're trying to run them and they're getting jamming and feeding issues because not all AKs are made equal. You know, you got all these different manufacturers from different countries, and now since America's gotten into the game for producing AKs, you're going to start to see those issues, okay? So do some research on your AK-47. That's about it. I don't really got much else to say. If you guys got any questions, comments, leave them below, and get you one more look at these rifles. Alright, that's the Saiga M70 Underfolder. Alright, thank you guys for watching the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video with your friends if you feel so inclined. And I'll be back for some more content later. Peace.